Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And poor old Cyril Ramaphosa, I think this year he's going to see his ass. Yeah, old hippo eyes. Why am I saying this? Well, clearly the ANC leadership are looking for a replacement, and it looks like it's going to be David Mabuza, which is the reason why Ramaphosa did not fly up to Europe to attend this big investment junket that's going on at the moment. He's trying to shore up his support back in South Africa. And he came up with another load of nonsense in his latest comments. While struggling state-owned enterprises such as Eskom and South African Airways are diminishing the state's capacity, the practice of parachuting poorly qualified but politically connected people into key positions will come to an end, President Cyril Ramaphosa wrote in his weekly newsletter. I'd like to see that happen. The topic of Monday's letter was a capable state. Ramaphosa recounted being struck by the need to significantly improve the capacity of the government that is meant to improve the lives while walking through the streets of Kimberley and other towns in the Northern Cape 2 weeks ago as part of the ANC's January the 8th celebrations. Well, quite honestly, Ramaphosa just has to go and walk around the streets of any town or city of South Africa, and he'll see the same old problems because of black economic empowerment, having the wrong person in the wrong place, and of course, the well-known term, black privilege. Let's continue with the story. Ramaphosa wrote, "It was disheartening to see that despite progress in many areas." Now, isn't it fantastic how he always brings in this light? Progress in many areas. I would love to know where the progress is, Cyril. Where is the progress? I just see things going downhill very fast wherever the ANC touch them. Anyway, this is what Ramaphosa said. "It was disheartening to see that despite progress in many areas, there were several glaring instances of service delivery failures. Many of the places we visited struggle to provide social infrastructure and services simply because they have such a small revenue base. But in some cases, our elected officials and public servants have neglected their responsibilities." I would suggest in just about 100% of the case that is the situation. Anyway, he went on to say, "A common feature in most of these towns, which is evident throughout all spheres of government, is that the state often lacks the necessary capacity to adequately meet people's needs." He said public representatives and civil servants derive their legitimacy from their ability to act professionally while serving the public and managing state resources to the benefit of the public. Well, this is more Ramaphosa Pinocchio stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Look at Durban, the mayor there with 389 million rand, which has kind of gone walkabout under her watch. Anyway, Ramaphosa continued. "Poor coordination and alignment between departments and a lack of effective oversight has meant that policies and programs have not had the necessary impact on people's lives. That is why this administration has prioritized the task of building a capable state." 25 years into the ANC government, and I can tell you in 25 years' time, they won't have done any of this. He added that a capable state started with the people who worked in it. Now, okay, let's just get something totally clear for those who don't live in South Africa. Under black economic empowerment, if your skin color is not black, you don't have a chance of getting a job, whether it's been a contractor to a municipality, whether it's actually managing a position within a municipality. The whole spectrum related to the municipalities, from contract work to people who work there, it's got to be black. And it has nothing to do with how competent or capable the person is. It has everything to do with the skin color. That's how simple it is, and that is how simply wrong everything is going in South Africa today because of exactly that issue. But of course, Ramaphosa, he lives in a dream world, doesn't he, where everything is going to be fixed under his watch. He goes on to say, he added that a capable state started with the people who worked in it. Officials and managers must possess the right financial and technical skills and other expertise. We are committed to end the practice of poorly qualified individuals being parachuted into positions of authority through political patronage. There should be consequences for all those in the public service who do not do their work. As I said, these are weasel words. They mean absolutely nothing. He's shooting in the dark. He also said a capable state meant state-owned enterprises needed to fulfill their mandates effectively and add value to the economy. Now, let's remember that the whole economy of South Africa has completely crashed under Ramaphosa's watch. And while he was a deputy president under Zuma, he played a very important role in that as well. So basically, for the last 8 years, Ramaphosa has been in a very influential position watching the country crash and making so many claims and comments on how he's going to turn everything around, and you can see that that's BS, as is his comments in this video. But he goes on to say, state companies that cannot deliver services such as Eskom during load shedding, or that require continual bailouts such as South African Airways, diminish the capacity of the state. That is why a major focus of our work this year is to restore our state-owned enterprises to health. We will do this by appointing experienced and qualified boards and managers. We will be clarifying their mandates and giving them scope to execute these mandates. Now, this is the man who has put into policy the transformation of business in South Africa. He says there are still too many white managers. They have to be replaced by incompetent black managers. And the reason the white managers are there is because of their competency and their experience. But these are the very people that weasel words Ramaphosa, through transforming South Africa, wants to get rid of. And there lies the rot. But still, Ramaphosa in his grand statement says, while South Africa faced great challenges, we do not have a dysfunctional state. We do not have a dysfunctional state. What planet does this guy live on? Really? For the building of a capable state to be successful, citizens need to get involved. He said, we must all participate in school governing bodies, ward committees, and community policing forums. It is on citizens that government will rely to advise us on the standards of public services in communities. It is on you that we depend to hold those who are failing you to account. Well, those who are failing South Africa are your ANC mates. It's quite simple. Get rid of them. Put competent people in, regardless of this, and you might start heading in the right direction. But that goes against your own policy that you have put in place, Ramaphosa, and that's why South Africa is failing. Anyway, he went on to say, where government needs help, we should be prepared to draw on the skills, expertise, and resources of the private sector and civil society. If we all work together to build a more capable and developmental state, we will be that much closer to realizing the South Africa that we all want. Well, he speaks with a forked tongue, because the racist policies brought in by the ANC when it comes to employment completely destroy the argument he's putting forward in that letter. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, stay safe.